Yard to Kitchen at our Stone Mountain Farm major garden. Today we want to talk a little bit about pruning tomatoes and the reason we do that, and a little bit more on pruning another vegetable, basil. So here is a beautiful tomato plant growing up on a trellis that we made. It'll actually be a big arch that will be covered by cherry tomatoes. So you not only walk through beautiful plants and shade, you get tomatoes as you walk by as well. So what we're talking about today is the removal of suckers on the tomato plant. A sucker is usually a non-producing branch of the tomato plant. It just sucks energy as opposed to really provide fruit. So we like to take it off so all the energy is focused on the producing branch, the main stem. So as you can see here, there's an L. This is a side branch which is producing, and this is the main branch. So you have this right in the middle, which is called a sucker. It doesn't hurt the plant, so we want to take our clipper and just cut it off. It's very soft, comes off easily. Again, this opens up the plant from a sun point of view so that when the fruit starts to appear, it'll maximize the ripening time to eating. The other aspect is tomatoes can get a blight, a disease. Usually it's a virus or a mold, depending upon the soil. And what we do with this is we want to make sure that there's air movement within the plant itself, or ventilation, so that mold or a virus doesn't have a chance to kind of camp out in the plant, particularly at the lower end towards the ground, and create disease. So those are the three main effects. One, give energy to where it's needed. Two, to give it air and ventilation movement. And three, maximum sun exposure. So that's it for the tomato plant. Let's move on to basil. Now this is the beautiful basil plants that we have in the garden. This is a good companion plant, by the way, for tomatoes, because they do well together. There's a synergy or compatibility from both an insect point of view and from a fertility point of view. So what we want to do is, basil will have a tendency to grow straight up and then flower, and that sort of signals the end of the plant. So you can see the branches of the lower leaves that I'm pointing to here that will put new branches out when I remove this top piece right here. So this is obviously not going to be thrown away. It's a beautiful piece of the plant that will be used in cooking. And you can see now that right between where I cut it will be more branches that will make the plant fuller and more productive. Here's another one here. I'm going to go down to where it's leggy to here, cut it, and again, that cut right there will encourage side growth that will make the plant more productive. And that is our lessons today from Farmer Ed and Kirk, Yard to Kitchen. Have a great day.